when they set it off, they quickly found out that they had actually dug the tunnel a couple 100 meters short, and it just blew up like half a kilometer from the gate. And then the people within the city were like, "Oh, there must have been a warning shot," and they quickly surrendered. But that was all of our gunpowder.
It's great that it worked. It's great that it worked.
One of the few times that a slight misunderstanding ended a conflict.
Oh man, I think it was in feudal China when they were having to siege a place, and they were like, we really don't want to waste like any time or like manpower or resources, so we're just going to dig. We're going to dig like a big hole and reroute a river to just flood the place until they surrendered because they run out of food.
Yeah, I think that was like a couple of different battles in China, and maybe England did that.
I don't know if England did it, but I do for a fact know, like, in Europe, blowing dams was very popular for a while.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, yeah, now you don't have water, and all your soldiers are in 5 feet of 5-foot puddles.
You'll have disadvantage now.
You don't have disadvantage. You're difficult terrain.
It's more like your feet are going to rot off, but
Do you know what
too.
I
Do you
do
know
want
what
to say that my country's troops did win a battle like that. They attacked a town that was connected to mainland by basically a beach, a strait of sand, and it was flooded at the time. So they carried gunpowder bottles over their heads until they got there, and then they fought and won.
The contingency plan in case we ever get invaded is literally just open all of the dams, just let the place flood. Fuck you and your tanks, basically.
It is a good contingency plan. The problem is you also die.
The Russians, like, whenever they'd get attacked, as they retreated deeper into the country, they just burned all the farmland and been like, haha, get food now.
It was Russia. What farmland?
I mean, they burned Ukraine at the time, and Ukraine is the largest producer of grain in Europe. So that was the farms of Russia at the time.
Russia battle strategies are so like literally we'll issue 1 gun per 2 soldiers, and then if you try and run away, we will kill you before the enemy can.
It worked.
Yeah, we will freeze and die, but we're used to this, so we'll freeze and die slower than you.
I mean, yeah, it worked.
The Red Army got sooner to Berlin than the rest. It worked.
Like, look, this is a game of attrition, and we live here.
Yeah.
You think we can't last another few years?
Listen, you always attack Russia in spring. That way the winter is over.
Like Napoleon marched in there with no winter coats, nothing.
I mean, Napoleon did think he was going to win before winter. He did not.
That is true. He did think he would win.
Everyone thinks they're going to win when they go to war. No one enters war going, we're going to lose this, guys.
Why
no,
does every
no. A lot of wars actually.
Why
You
does
sure?
every major war always start with "Don't worry, guys, we'll be home in time for Christmas," and then they're not?
Because everyone wants to be home in time for Christmas.
Because people underestimate the brutality of war.
And that's the real war. Spreading your religion so everyone plans their wars around it. That's why I picked
ready. I don't know what's going on with my computer. I'll just do everything from my phone. It's the way of the future.
Hello, welcome all you beautiful gems out there to another episode of The Short Stacks, our D&D campaign where all of our players are incredibly short in both stature and temper.
Hoorah!
Who are you calling ill-tempered?
Yeah, one of us isn't. Not my character, but one of us isn't.
And it's the dwarf barbarian.
Rage, baby.
Of all the short fuses here, the dwarf barbarian has the longest.
Actually,
If that's any indication.
come to think of it, my character might be the only one with a rage problem. Everyone else seems to be having fun.
Maybe that's because everyone else tends to just somehow get out of it, and then you're just kind of like there getting kidnapped by bugs.
I have to deal with all your guys' shit.
Because Val's
The
the one
others
who
will
has to clean
protect
it
the
all
morning
up.
wood.
Don't pick a cleric, everybody. You have to save everybody.
You're more
get
than
too-
that. You also have to clean up after all of them.
When they find out you have healing word, they get way too confident in themselves.
I want to say that I was not injured during the previous game at all. I was not hit at any moment. Do not talk about honey
Fair
in my
enough.
presence ever again.
I was hit a lot, but don't worry, Val likes me, right, Val?
I should have killed you.
Aren't you guys friends?
One bit.
Val is my best friend. I want to cast friends.
You already used up that spell slot.
I
Damn
used it. I used that spell slot already. Next time I'm gonna use it on Shay. Wait,
Anyway.
if I used it on Shay, he'll probably kill himself.
I
By
am the
trying to win
DM of
the
the
life.
game. I am Phoenix Firestar, also known as the Nat1Fox. This is my channel. So welcome all of you. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Chad, go first.
I'll go first. I'm Chad. I play Balder, the dwarf barbarian. And you will find me here. Nowhere else. I don't exist outside of here.
Hi, I'm Dalton. I'll play Val, the fairy cleric. I have to constantly save the party, and I constantly get shit for it. Cheo, go.
Hi, I'm
Will, yeah.
Quill, and I play Sheo, the Owlin Sorcerer, and obviously I have the highest DPS out of everyone, and I don't get hit. At any time.
Never.
Hi, I'm Kaya. I am the ranger satyr. I am stupid and sleepy, and I hate honey. Never talk to honey.
Oh, honey.
Honey
My
makes
mom-
me rage.
When he sees honey wine, he's just gonna smash it around on the ground.
I like the idea that Kayas goes back home and they're
I got
talking
this
about
nice honey
and
glaze.
flavor.
Ah!
Oh,
Please do that next time we're at the tavern. Please.
What
no.
happens when he drinks mead and finds out it's made of honey?
Yeah.
He wouldn't. He just likes wine.
Yeah, it's honey wine.
Oh no.
I will harm you. I will cast Entangle on your wings. In a hard word.
For ethereal.
The ranger has been disillusioned with life now.
Why did that sound so serious? I will harm you.
I'm only disillusioned with honey.
He knows where you live.
Yeah, if he doesn't, he can find it. He has a high survival stat.
The only one with a high survival.
Mr. DM,
Yes,
why is the grid so big?
because that's just the grid.
Oh, you
You
gave
can
me
zoom
extra
out.
space. You gave me extra space to write. Don't worry, I would never.
We actually need to launch Roll20.
Launch. Beyond. What is it called? Beyond 20.
D&D
Roll
Beyond.
20.
Do we have D&D Beyond and Roll20? You've somehow used both.
Now, with the intro. The kingdom has changed a lot in the last 120 years. As at that time, a new goddess, Phyra, was birthed into being. Her sole purpose seemed to be to grant blessings to the people of the world, giving them extra power or skills. This quickly improved the lives of the people of Thyrus. The first believer still remains high priest of Fyra's Divine, the goddess of blessings church. Now, everyone who falls under the doctrine of societal races comes of age to take part in a ceremony. During this ceremony, the gift given by Fyra at birth is awoken, blooming to life. It has nearly become a law that one goes into a job befitting their blessing, and there they will remain. Though there's maybe about 1% of people who do not gain a blessing from this ceremony. Those 1% are treated as outcasts. Cursed are those whom have spat in the faces of the gods. Even the monarchy bows to these rules. Used to, the monarchy would pass to the eldest surviving royal member. It is now decided who has the most useful blessing at the time. Now, the kingdom of Thyrus stands on the edge. 6 years ago, a 10-year-old human child was found with the hero's blessing. Fyra's Divine has come forward to say when someone with the hero's blessing appears, then it is a warning. If some great catastrophe looms ahead, or one born with a powerful curse called World's Ruin has appeared. This is a world in which our story takes place. How will our main players react? How will they choose to move forward? Will they change the fates of those involved? Only time will tell. I am the storyteller, and I will be with you every step of the way as the strings of fate are pulled. Now, last time on the Short Stacks, the group ended up in a big battle with the big Mama Venowasp. Callias took a dip in the honey pools. Sheo
Don't talk about
became well acquainted with the ground again. Boulder raged, and so did Val.
My hit points are just for show.
My favorite ship of this campaign is Sheo on the ground.
Yeah. Kiss the ground every session.
We just need like a chalk outline of Sheo in every dungeon room.
Sheo falls like the Family Guy meme. Every session.
All right, you guys now stand triumphant over the body of the Venowasp Queen. You have collected her head, which was so conveniently ripped away by the Ancient One, who now also lies dead on the floor. His insides melted by a Venowasp that had been injected into his own body, but you were not able to break free through his own chest or stomach. It decided to try to come out through his mouth, and he bit down on it, killing it. However, the damage to his internal organs were already done, and he died shortly after.
Fellas. The queen is dead. What do we do?
I'm going to take this asshole back to town.
First, we gotta save the
Come on.
people that we came down here to save.
Yeah, that's why I'm here, right?
I
Right,
was
guys?
looking kind of embarrassed, like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so they all were neatly lined up on the walls last we checked, so I guess we should go back down there?
Does anyone know where there is?
Yeah, we
From
don't
here.
even know where we are.
I think we're like near the top, right? Have to be.
I know this isn't the same room we fought her before.
Yeah, we came from like a secret entrance kind of thing, right?
Where's Labyrinth then?
Labyrinth is in the labyrinth. That is.
No, Slavers ran away.
I mean, I think he was pretty concerned about the big guy.
I mean, yeah, he kind of
Well,
like.
he's dead now, right?
I hope.
I like
Yeah.
kick the body.
It starts to get back up.
No!
It's got
Phase 2.
it's got no
Roll
more
for initiative.
vital organs.
You'll be forever my sworn enemy. Just kidding.
So, I guess we're gonna go look for Slavers. He kind of like ran off when we woke the guy up. So I guess we're just gonna head back towards the garden.
Almost like he knew what was in there. That was a little weird, don't you
It's
guys
al-
think?
it's almost like he knew that the guy was going to be a threat.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
almost like everyone else knew it.
You know, it's so weird. Like this weird like kind of godly knowledge you guys seem to have. I don't know where you get it.
It's called common sense, actually. It's not supposed to be rare.
I mean, I've never heard of this common sense woman you speak of.
Shale looks over, and Val has literally her rapier just has skewered the doll of him,
Do you want to use Verifier?
and she's just gesturing with it.
Shave's gonna he's gonna try his best to just fake that he's in excruciating pain.
Go ahead and roll performance then.
Oh right, there's a stat for that. Where's performance? Oh, there it is. Oh well. Okay, that's not very convincing.
He's covered in so much blood.
We're off to a wonderful start, by the way. Both below 10. First 2 rolls.
You like have some like toilet paper rolls wrapped around you, going, "Oh, the pain, the hurt, the sting." Like really overselling it.
His health's at like 3.
And Val's just like, "Don't patronize me."
No, he's in pain. It's
I
just
think
not
that's what
from this.
warlocks do. Patronizing. That's what warlocks do, don't they?
Yes, of course it is.
The hell's a warlock?
I mean,
But-
that's like what Val is. I think.
Ye-
Not even close.
warlocks are like people who make deals, right? They're like merchants, but with magic.
Oh, like a corporate officer.
I don't know
More
what that
like a fancy slave with magical powers.
So if
They-
a vendor sells like magic scrolls, does that make them a warlock?
No.
Do I get a golden collar if I become a warlock?
Does a golden is a magic gold?
You're
That probably depends on the
You-
patron.
shouldn't you know enough about magic to answer that yourself?
I mean, I can count on one hand the amount of times I've actually opened a book about magic.
That
You cannot count on your hands how
But you
many
did
shells
count
of
the
magic.
shelves.
Yeah. This says so because Shea was actually very good at counting big numbers.
we need we need to go find those people.
Let's just go before this gets out of hand again.
We will be charging them.
Okay, so like,
Are you there for what?
is there like a staircase in this room, like somewhere we can go? Because this was kind of the only way forward last time.
All right, so looking around, the room only has one door, and that's the door that you guys had come through.
No.
And then there's the two big honey pools, and then there's a bunch of tubes in the room that go down. Now, you know, other Venom wasps came through those tubes when the queen called for them.
Guys, I have a genius plan. Okay, are you ready for
Go
it?
first.
Yes.
We go down the tubes.
Once
Yes.
again, you go first.
Can I like walk over to one of the tubes, stick my hands inside, and cast thunderclap?
Sure.
Why?
I wanna see what the effect of that is because I need to know.
My baby pops out.
So I'm gonna like walk over to a tube. I'm gonna stick my hands inside and cast thunderclap. So I guess I'll roll for damage. Wait, where's the thing?
By the clap of Zeus's cheeks, I command thee.
3 whole ass thunder damage.
All right, so you walk over and kind of like limber yourself up a little, and you're like, down into the tube. And you hear like the tube kind of like shakes a little from the sound waves passing through it. Other than that, nothing really seems to happen.
Very good. Obviously, the coast is clear. There's obviously no flaw in my logic, and I think we should all go down the same tube.
Listen, you guys can go first.
Yeah, I'll go first. Don't tell me to go first because I will actually do it, and you know I will.
And I'll do it.
Okay, you go first. I'll go after you then.
Are the
Yeah,
tubes
big-
covered in honey?
Does honey make you sticky or sleek?
No, the honey the tubes are not covered in honey. Callias, you are absolutely drenched in honey.
I know.
Elias
Just don't
currently
wanna
has a
fall.
honey phobia. The first of its kind.
Callias doesn't have a way to clean himself, and
And
it's
thus the
making
first
him...
allergy was born.
If a prototype of hay fever on the Ranger.
Besides, consider that he has hooves. Imagine how the song of squelching honey on hooves sounds every time he walks.
I can imagine. I've been to his stables.
Wait, do we remember how to get to like the top, like the station part?
I mean, not really, but like there's just these pipes here, right? Wait, the station? What do you mean by the station?
I mean, like the other part of the building. You know, the fancy stuff with
Oh,
all
the
the
fancy-
screens and the lights.
We
But
can
that's
just
just
walk
back
back
to the
through the
door.
big door.
All right, that's all I needed to know.
The one that's
I
now
jumped
off the
down.
hinges.
I jumped down the chute.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go after him.
I look at Val.
You
All
want to
right.
just leave?
Balder, you climb up onto the top of the tube and you kind of jump up and go down and kind of go like halfway in, and your arms are kind of like stuck to your sides as you're kind of about the exact size of the tube. And it's kind of like fitting cookie dough in a tube.
This is literally one of my biggest fears. I yell up, I think I'm stuck, guys.
Does someone have to spell grease?
No.
No,
Elias, would honey help?
Pour
Wait,
some
no,
honey
that's it.
on me.
Can we just get one of those jars and just pour some honey on it?
no.
I'm
Why
gonna
would
run
I do
over
that to
to
him?
I'm gonna run over to the other room and go grab a jar of honey. I'm gonna pour it over Balder.
That'll make it worse.
No, it'll be
maybe
fun.
sticky.
No, it'll make a promise. It'll make you very sleek.
That is something that was used to torture people.
Waterboarding him with honey.
I mean, yeah, if you want to, you can run to the next room and grab a jar of honey.
Just
Okay, I'll grab a jar
throw
of
a
honey.
rope down, please. Val's just in the
rope?
corner begging. Just
I have a rope.
please. We don't even know how to navigate the hive.
I'm so good at this.
All right, Shay, you got some honey.
I
I'm
got
going
the
to stop
honey,
Shay.
yeah.
I'm going to stop Shay. I'm going to stop Shay. I don't want anyone to go through what I've just gone through.
I will write down jar of honey in my inventory.
Alder, you hear my voice as I'm sticking my head inside the, the thing to talk to you.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Can you grab a rope?
Pretty sure I fell with my hands up. So yeah.
I'm gonna slowly feed my rope through the tube. It's surprisingly sticky though, so it's easy to grab.
That's good.
So, you
Do
know,
I
the
see the
entire
rope?
time Callias is kind of sliding the rope down, there's just like dripping honey on Boulder's face, getting
I'm
all
like-
in his beard.
Kind of like trying to like move, but at the same time like licking my lips with the honey.
I imagine this sound coming from the tube being like every 5 seconds.
Guys, it's been like 10 to 15 minutes. We can't do anything right.
Hey, help me pull.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna get over it. I'm gonna help him pull him up.
Right now, Claes is pulling on the rope with both his hooves on the wall. You know, for more leverage.
Do I finally see the rope?
Finally, the rope kind of like plaps you in the face as it kind of like comes down.
Okay. I grab onto it, like, okay, I've got a hold, pull.
I'm gonna like pull as hard as I
Whoa,
can.
no,
With
All
the
right,
fairly
Elias, go
hard.
ahead and roll a an athletics or
with
Oh no, no more athletics.
with guidance and assistance, I guess.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for the assistance.
Thank goodness for the assistance.
Guidance.
That isn't true. That's 15. Is that enough?
I'm sorry, all I see is that nat one.
There is guidance and assistance.
There's
so-
guidance and assistance.
Oh, did someone say assistance? Because I was
Yes.
just looking at that nat one. I was like, oh god.
No, I was helping. I was helping.
Shay was pulling with me.
So is Val.
I was pulling on Kalias' rope.
All right, so you guys are pulling, and you're like, "Oh, thank goodness this rope is covered in honey." It makes the grip on it so much easier.
We finally pulled Baldur.
After probably about an hour or so, you manage to, boop, as he like pops out, as Boulder pops out of the top of the tube. With
Do
a
you know
loud-
like that? Do you guys know that video of the hamster in its tube?
No?
No.
It's just that.
Okay, am I out
Right
now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
you're
guys, I'm
free.
sure if I orientate myself a different way, I think I can make it through.
I'm just gonna
No.
plank down the chute.
There is there is a toy wooden sword between you and the tube.
Fine, I'll do it then. I'm gonna jump into the tube.
Don't go through the
I mean, he's smaller
grab.
than me. He's the smallest one of us all. Well, actually, no, you are Val. Never mind.
Val's going to grab Sheo's beak and just pull him down. No,
Why are you handling me like a fucking crocodile?
we are going
Technically, you're the same.
find labyrinth.
Watch
We're
the teeth!
going-
What? Shit, like a fucking goose. He's got like rows of teeth. No.
Val's going to walk towards the exit, just dragging Sheo.
No.
We're going to find the actual person who can actually navigate the actual hive and actually get the people out.
I'm trying to help Baldur follow us because I imagine that after an hour in a tube, he's not in his best shape.
I'm going to.
I've been better.
I'm going to use telepathic speech on on Val. I'm not gonna say anything. I just want to have it said that I use
Bootlace
telepathic
worm.
speech on Val.
That's all I want to say.
As soon as he uses telepathic speech, he just hears the inside of Val's head, which is just screaming and ranting about how these peons should bow to her as a god. And it's just like the most anger-filled rage he's ever heard in his life. It's just like the world's on fire rage.
Can I just say? Can I just say foul, foul, foul,
She
Val.
can't hear you even in her own
Val.
head.
fuck?
Val. Val. Valley. Val.
It's like he's just gonna do that for like the next 3 minutes because that's how long telepathic speech lasts, and he's gonna use it for the next 3 minutes. Just keep like making variations of your name,
Val
Valley
doesn't
from the
even
Cali,
notice.
baby.
and then he's just gonna end with like the last thing he says before telepathic speech breaks is just gonna be like, was a valiant attempt, and then just dies out.
All right. Fine labyrinth.
Pretty sure his name is Slaverus.
Nope.
Labyrinth.
You sure?
This is
I've been
probably why
calling
he
him-
ran away, because you guys mispronounced his name.
Clearly, this is the real way to pronounce his name, and he just doesn't know any better.
I thought I was saying it right. How are you supposed to say it?
He never introduced himself to Val, and the
No,
first time she heard his name,
He did mention that his name was Slaverus.
he didn't introduce himself though. He had
I mean,
already pissed Val off by that point, so he's got no chance.
Okay.
He is forever Labyrinth.
Where the fuck is Slaverus?
Well, I mean, it was a logical step when someone's saying, "Hey, we need morning after pills."
It is not.
There was one girl on the party.
That it still doesn't make any sense. All right, do we find him? Where's he at?
Where, yeah.
All right, so you guys leave the queen's chamber, and you enter back into a room filled with jars upon jars of honey stacked on shelves.
Ah, it's Kalias's favorite room.
Alias is not going to look at any of them. He's going to walk as quickly as he can through the room and scream, "Labyrinth! Labyrinth, where are
With
you?"
his feet sticking all the way.
Yeah, you hear
Block, block.
with every step.
Oh, damn.
At some point, he's going to very sadly look at you and be like, "Shower."
Can I just say, like, very sincerely, this has to be the most unhinged campaign I've ever played in.
I wonder whose fault that is.
It wouldn't be mine. Okay, let's go. Well, I have to say, Val, please keep going. I'm kind of like at your mercy here.
You don't have an option.
I like to think like at this point, Sheo just like starts kind of flapping his wings. He's kind of flying, but still just being dragged.
I like to think he's not even. He's just lying on the ground, so he doesn't have to work to do anything.
That's why he pisses you off, just so it can get dragged.
You're still at very low HP. We haven't healed yet.
Don't worry, I've got plenty of HP.
What is
Three.
our HP?
I am 5 hit points at 8 temp HP deep.
The hell does that mean?
What does a HP mean?
But it doesn't mean morning wood, that's for sure.
Honey buffs?
Yes,
HP?
yes. Honey.
Yeah, I'm all
Fine.
honey too.
Bull punctures, right?
What? Hole punctures?
I don't know. You got hit pretty hard, right? You probably got some punctures in you.
What hole are you trying to puncture?
Not me, the Venewas, you know what I mean?
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
You got like
I mean-
5 left in you?
I mean, I'm gonna like check my body for like stab wounds. Well, it's gonna like at this point, like after I believe like those wounds probably wouldn't mend in a day, so I'm probably like 20 to 30 stab wounds in.
There's a trail of blood and honey behind us.
Blood and honey. Don't worry, Shea will have his villain arc.
One day he shall have his revenge.
There will be a corruption arc.
All right.
Gonna
Okay.
thunderclap every
Now that
beast.
you guys are in the honey plant, you guys want to look around in here?
Yes.
Did we already?
No,
Oh, wait,
because you
we
guys
did.
were kind of just like rushing because you're worried about the big guy coming behind you.
Oh,
I don't want
right.
to check anything related to honey anymore.
I do.
Do you want to roll investigation?
Yes.
Or not necessarily investigation, but perception.
Perception. That's worse. I'll do perception.
Perception with guidance.
Oh, why do you forsake me, game?
Shale, you're still kind of like being dragged by Val, so you kind of
There
just like see the floor.
14. Let's go.
All right, Val, looking around, dragging Shale along behind you. You're looking around. You see another door off to the far end. You guys didn't come through this door, so this is another door that you guys have not yet been through in this room.
Well, Val is going to wait, is the little one lady there to open the doors?
We can only Labyrinth can talk to her.
Val's just gonna bang on the door.
The little monitor next to the door comes on. The little person appears on the screen. And she kind of looks up at you.
I gesture for her to open the door.
Let's see. Go ahead and roll the performance for me.
I don't think we would need to roll a performance to gesture how to open the door, but all right. Use guidance on that.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. It's a nat
man.
1.
Shale, you carrying Shale makes it kind of hard to gesture door open with one hand with the way these doors open, because you're used to like turning a knob, but she wouldn't really get that because these doors don't have knobs.
Okay.
Back to the shoot.
No, not back to the shoot. Val's just gonna keep gesturing to try and get her to open the door, like sliding door, moving up.
One more performance check.
Hey, can you try to like
Nat 20.
telepathically talk to the lady?
At 20. Okay, so this time you kind of like let go of Sheo so you can make a full on like, movement gesture for the door to open. And she kind of nods and the door whoosh, opens up for you guys to step in.
All right,
I am
Val's gonna throw
free.
Sheo into the room first.
Fuck.
Yeah, you
I'll-
very mad now, Val.
Val looks over at Balder. You're next, and then marches into the room after throwing Sheo.
I gave her a little wink.
Oh my god.
She
Try
doesn't
it.
even see it.
By the way, I would like to share with you all the fact that I have just downloaded a PDF worth of honeybee facts.
All right,
Oh.
so
Continue.
you guys walk into this new room, and it looks like there are a large number of eggs just stored in this room.
I'm beginning to
Ew.
ready my maul. Could we smash them all?
Smash every single one of them.
My
Maybe we
eyes
can
just
sell
light
them?
up, and like my face, I just have the biggest grin on my face. Are you sure?
Every single one.
All right, smashing time. I smash all of them.
All right. You guys want to put in the time and effort to make sure you get them all, or you just want to roll for it to save some time?
Val's going to make sure the door shuts behind them, and then they're going to smash every single one.
Don't
Very
worry, I will
methodically.
keep count. I will keep count.
All right. So if you guys are taking the time to go through all the eggs and make sure you get every single one of them. After you take maybe 2 or 3 hours to go through the hundreds, maybe even 1,000 something eggs in this room.
If I just
Worth.
can I just use a spell slot to go through the entire room?
Do you have a spell slot left?
I still have a level 2 spell slot. I could just go through the whole room with Moonbeam.
Oh no.
I am fully
Moonbeam!
willing to.
Yeah. So you snap your fingers and a giant beam of light just like laser precision as you kind of like push it through the room, incinerating the eggs. As you're doing that, Boulder's also going through, smashing, swinging his maul. Soon the room begins to fill with the smell of charred remains and goopy guts all over the place.
I do love the smell of guts in the late evening.
We're the heroes, right?
No.
Obviously, we are the world's ruin.
We're just genociding this entire species.
Absolutely.
I mean, they kind of were not a natural species.
Val is also going to make a sketch of this room.
Of course, we just
Before
get to
or
full of
after
fucking
the
crushed
egg
fetuses.
breaking.
There were never any eggs here, clearly.
Yeah. 13. Sketch of the room.
You get a passable.
Val.
Like, the sketch of the room is really well done, but there's also a lot of, like, guts in the room now. So not everything is... What do you want? She
What if
flips
we just
around.
What if we just keep one and then sell it? It's the only one of its species. It'll sell for a lot.
None survive.
Before you can even finish that, you now have a mustache drawn on your face.
Wow. How?
It was just it was reflexes. Don't interrupt me while I'm sketching. And no,
I touched the mustache. And I go, oh.
it's ink, so it just like it
Yeah.
goes on your finger a little bit.
I'm covered in 2 different liquid substances.
I go behind. I come up to Callias and I like slap him like a friendly slap on the back. There you are. You're a man now.
Oh no.
Am I?
I think he's
Yep.
half man.
Half goat.
Yes.
You're a goat now.
Alright, so clearing out this room, you guys see that there are 2 doors in this room. The one you came through, and there's one on the other end of the room.
Which one do we go through, you guys?
Well, let's go to the one we haven't been through, I guess. We still need to find Labyrinth.
I'm gonna go through one of the doors and just start screaming, Labyrinth!
We have to find
Labyrinth!
labyrinth in the labyrinth.
Labyrinth, we killed a big wasp!
So
Guys,
Hmm?
what if Labyrinth is a wasp in
I
disguise?
don't think that's how that works.
Wasn't he like an alchemist? From the town nearby?
He was an alchemist. I think he
No,
just
wasp
stopped.
can't be an alchemist. Have you seen them?
That's true. I don't think they have nimble fingers or an understanding of chemistry.
I mean, do you need an understanding of chemistry to make honey?
We're not asking if they can make honey either. We know the wasps can make honey. We just don't think they can make potions.
I mean, would that be cool if you had wasps who could make potions?
No,
What defines a
be-
potion?
terrifying.
Anything, any fluid, any fluid
Any-
substance, any fluid substance in a glass container of more than 2 elemental components.
Was the stuff we drank from that one thing a potion?
No,
Yeah.
it was not made on purpose. It was not magically made.
How do you know that?
Anything that's naturally produced is not considered a potion.
If you really think about it, if you would drink someone's blood, you're drinking soup.
How?
Wouldn't that
You're
just
very
be,
concerned,
would
boys.
it be soup or would it just be a broth?
I mean, actually, just
What is the difference between soup and broth?
Right.
Soup has more components.
and
Broth
bits.
is one part of a soup.
So you
DM?
seem very deep in
Yes.
thought.
Do you
So,
like? Is it common knowledge of what vampires are and what they drink?
They're kind of more of a obscure species because not a lot of people have to deal with them.
So like the common person wouldn't really know what a vampire is.
Not typically, unless there's
Alright.
like a vampire in the vicinity or has been in the vicinity. People don't usually hear about them. There's like a small group of like monster hunters that might know what a vampire is. Or like a town that has recently been plagued by a vampire or had vampire troubles in the past might know what a vampire is.
Or
All right.
maybe someone who collects storybooks.
like me.
And talks about blood as soup.
Does the parasite in my head know what a vampire is?
Maybe.
The parasite knows everything.
Can I commune with the parasite?
You can roll a charisma check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Try to speak directly to the parasite.
But don't worry, I'm very good at charisma.
You're not getting guidance on this.
Well, you know, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. um, you know, guys, I don't like this.
Just want to say that's technically the third natural one we've rolled so far.
I haven't rolled above 10 once.
Shayo, you reach deep inside of yourself and you try to speak to the inner. What were you doing exactly again? You suddenly got like assaulted with the idea of salt shakers and their effect on the natural environment.
I mean, like,
And then
I
that moment passed, and now you can't remember what you were trying to do in the first place.
I'm just gonna I look like spaced out for like a solid 10 seconds and then just go, you know, if you really think about it, like salt shakers, if made of glass, they are technically made of almost natural components, so therefore they shouldn't have too big of an impact on the environment. But then again, if it has a metal cap,
What?
Why do you shake the salt?
Wouldn't a metal cap also be made from something from the environment?
I mean, yes, but if the metal cap corrodes and then all the salt goes into soil, then you will get silting, which is not fun.
Yes, but wouldn't that be the salt the problem and not the shaker? Val clearly sees that he's like confused and is egging this on.
I mean, I guess technically speaking, salt is also a soup.
But isn't salt also a very natural component that appears in soils and water alike?
It also appears in my blood when I look at you.
Hopefully it's in your blood. Salt is a very important component for most living things.
Is it?
I don't know, is it?
Next time we're at a tavern, you have to remind me to get plenty of salt so that I have enough for the rest of my life.
You know what? You do that. What's in this room?
Shayo's got
I'm just
the diabetes.
High blood pressure. That's Shayo's death.
I'm just imagining him picking like the whole salt shaker, adding a little bit of water, and making like a paste.
At his
Moving
funeral,
that direction.
he was a monster hunter. No matter how hard they tried, none of those monsters were able to take him back down. But the salt did him in. All right, you get the door open on the far side. You step through, and you're back into the hallway that you guys have been in before.
Hmm.
So it just leads to one door leads to one hallway, the other door leads to the other hallway.
It's all the same hallway. If you look down, you can see the door that you guys went through on the far end.
Oh, so it's just the same.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
just two doors on this back hallway that connected together that led into a single room at the end of them.
Guys, it's all a circle.
Actually, it's
Yeah.
more like a big square, but yeah.
At the end of the day, a square is kind of a circle.
A square's kind of a circle if you just gave it pointies. Barbarian logic. All right.
A circle
there
is
any-
just a square with many more points.
All
Infinitely
these
many.
circles make a square. All these circles make a square.
Not all these circles make a square, but all squares make circles.
The numbers, Balder. What do they mean?
Are there any other doors we haven't been through?
Looking around, no, you guys have pretty much been in every room in this place, it looks like. Unless you really want to spend the time looking or make a investigation check for me.
I want to roll survival to see if I can track Labyrinth. For the track where he is. May I?
Yeah.
That is a dirty 20.
Alright. Kallias, you kind of like drop down low to the ground. As you do so, you hear your hands going as you set them down on the clean white floors of the room or of the hallway.
They were clean before we came through.
You're just like drizzling honey off of your matted fur onto the floor below you.
Ew.
And you kind of look around, sniff at the air a little. It doesn't seem like there's been a lot of through traffic through here. It's kind of hard to tell. There's not a lot of like telltale signs that you'd normally look for, like in the woods or anything. This is a very foreign environment for you. So you're not looking for like the typical, like indents in the ground or snap twigs or leaves. But you remember when he ran away, he ran from the office southwards. So he would probably be on the opposite side of the building if he was still here.
I tell that to my friends, but I make it seem like it was a product, not of my memory, but of my tracking. I'm like sniffing towards the south. He must be over there.
Elias
Let's have a
goes
good
pointing
nose.
dog.
I point with the horns.
What a strong nose you have, guys.
Thank you. I only smell honey now.
I only speak honeyed words.
Val is going to fly above Callias, grab his horn, and start dragging him along. All right, let's go.
You're gonna jump upwards.
She's flying, so
I jump very much.
she's going to go up with you.
Or hit the ceiling.
She only hits the ceiling if you hit the ceiling. Remember that.
It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Actually, I don't even know. She would be lower than you. Because she'd get jerked up. Alright, where's the guy?
We're going.
Val's just going to be shouting his name. Or, something close to his name.
Also, I just realized that the moment you touch my horns, they're like very sticky.
Yes. Val's hand's already very sticky. I think we're all very sticky.
Also, the flowers in my hair, I imagine, are like beginning to wilt because of all the honey in them.
All right, you guys make it towards the more front end of the building, and you see the one door that leads into the main lobby.
Hmm.
And the door across from it that leads out to the garden.
Labyrinth!
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth!
Yeah, we're shouting his name. What happened?
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth!
Is he in the garden?
Labyrinth.
I want to roll to scream.
I will have your hide, Labyrinth.
I don't know if you should yell that at him.
No, don't do that.
Labyrinth.
You know, you kill more flies with honey, and he cuts himself off. Okay, he doesn't even want to mention it.
You will have your honey, Labyrinth.
You can keep his honey. I don't want any of it.
You don't want
You
honey?
guys want to roll perception investigation checks?
I'm gonna roll
Investigation.
perception. I rolled a 23.
Ah, fuck.
Hey, first roll over 10.
11.
Hey, 12.
All you guys are kind of looking around, and Callias kind of runs his hand along the wall, trying to rub some of the honey off, rubs his back against it. As he does so, he kind of falls as part of the wall gives way and slides open to reveal a hidden room.
He's terrified. He starts screaming the moment. Help! Help!
Oh,
I'm
God.
falling into a pit again.
Bloody murder! Bloody murder!
Not a murder.
Honey murder.
He then looks around. What do I see in this place?
All right, so looking up, you see a small kind of like hidden away office or lab. There's a few test tubes in here that seem to be filled with a dried jelly substance. And off in the corner, you kind of see Slaverus leaning, sitting back up against the corner of the room. That little metal, greenish metal diamond-shaped object floating above his head.
I'm gonna call on them to
So
come.
who's gonna walk up first?
You?
Me? Okay. I'm gonna walk up to Slaverus. What do I say to him? What do we want him to do? Oh, right. The Slaverus!
Oh, hello.
Wonderful news! The
We have
queen-
killed the queen.
The Queen and the Goliath are dead.
Goliath.
The big guy.
The big man with the big hands that squeezed me.
Oh, the man in the chamber.
Yes.
I didn't think you guys would manage to kill him.
Well, we didn't really kill him. You see, a Vino was
I killed him.
No, we did. We definitely did.
killed. Oh wait, yes, we're actually that strong.
I
I
see.
wasn't covered in honey or anything.
You
So,
have no perception of the power in these fingertips.
You don't have fingers. You're a bird.
Oh.
I hope he has fingers. He's been picking up a lot of stuff.
I imagined him to have like feather fingers. He just picks up with feathers.
No, that's just a hallucination from his previous life.
Wait, since I'm a bird, can I technically like, if there's items on the ground, can I just like run over them and pick them up and just go click, 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 click? Like, can I? Wait, I can pick up items with my feet.
Yeah.
You can do that without being a bird.
Well, can you do it, Mr. Hooves?
Well, not me.
With specifically shaped objects.
If the object's shaped like a U, I can. And no, I can pick anything. I throw my dagger and I pick it because my feet are super sticky.
God damn it. Okay, but listen, Mr. Slavers. We initially came here to go and get you, but also for the townsfolk because we are just that heroic, aren't we, Val?
I'm not a hero, but we do need to save the townsfolk.
See, very heroic, and we want to save the townsfolk. Except last time we saw them was a long time ago, and I have the memory of a peanut. Therefore, do you remember where they put all the people and how to get there?
Elias is looking at Val super admiringly right now.
Slaverus kind of like pushes back against the wall and kind of pushes himself up. He goes, yeah, if there's any left, I might be able to lead you to them.
Okay, good. Also, why do you sound so tired?
It's been a day.
Did
You think it's been a day for you?
Val, you did the cool hero thing. All the heroes in the stories do that. They always say, I'm not a hero, but they are a hero anyway.
Don't the villains also say they're not heroes?
Yeah, but they kind of kill people.
We
Just
just
villain,
killed,
really.
we just killed a ton of bees.
Bees.
Do you consider wasps to be people?
I will kill all of you.
Oh
Can
yeah,
we?
they had hopes and dreams and families.
That's not very heroic of you, Val.
So, like, does that mean we can go to the people so we can get out of it? Because honestly, I am done with the C cave, the B cave, and also quite possibly the A cave that we have yet to found.
Damn, he's right.
So many
Oh,
letter
yes.
caves. So many letter caves.
As
Yeah, cave is just a final dungeon.
as Slaverus starts to move out of the room, he stops by a single broken tube, puts his gloved hand against it for a second, kind of pats at it, and then walks out of the room. After taking a moment to collect himself.
What's in the tube, Slaverus?
Oh, nothing anymore.
Insight check.
That's higher than I thought it would be.
Well,
I mean, you just go inside check and just roll it. Like what?
never know when they're lying.
I think he's just being sad because we killed a bunch of inner wasps and we killed the queen, and this colony was kind of like ancient, you know?
Boulder, looking at Slaverus and trying to insight into his very being, Those tubes are in fact pretty much empty. There's doesn't really seem to be anything in them.
That's good.
Like
They should
on the
count.
one that he tapped, yeah, that one was definitely empty. The other ones look like they have like dried jelly or something caked on the inside. But
What do you
that's
feel
about
is
it.
so important with these tubes?
Oh, there's nothing really important about them anymore.
What do you mean anymore? What did
You're
they used to
clear-
hold?
Yeah, you're clearly trying to get around answering the question you know we're asking.
Well, I mean, there's been we passed plenty of tubes in this building before. There's not really, I mean, what used to be in them isn't really important. It's not useful anymore.
Yes, but you seem very sad about it. And that's weird because you didn't seem to care about any of the tubes previously. Val's also going to be sketching the room at this time. 24.
Right, you get a pretty good sketch of this room going.
But like, Val's right though. You do sound very sad about something.
What's on your mind? Talk to us, Lazarus.
Oh, it's just all this stuff, lost and long gone to the world.
Mm,
You know, it might be better that way.
but like, I mean, it doesn't. It isn't quite lost though, right? Like the monitors are still online, and I guess now that the Wasp Queen is dead, this place can kind of just stay open. Actually, wait, it's not true. We should still close it off, but like, it's not gonna go anywhere, right? Or is it like foregone glory and whatnot?
Well, unless you learn 13,000 years of lost knowledge and history, including the old language and how to work any of the stuff in this room, it's pretty much gone.
Yeah, but this place still stands. You could, bring, I don't know, investigators. Try to restore the part of this place that wasn't meant for killing people.
You know, if you had more resources, maybe you could do something about it.
And we know where you could get those resources.
I was
I know
hoping
how we
someone else
came.
would be the one to add to my conversation, but all right.
Wait, is that what you want to say?
Yeah, Val says that while still drawing.
Oh.
It kind of looks bad when when he's the one who backs me up.
Yeah. I mean, I think I remember the other ones making some kind of mention of an offer or something.
Wait, we aren't the first?
No, he's talking about us, you dumb.
Yeah, because if you remember, Val wasn't with you the first time you ran into him. You guys mentioned that you guys were sent here after him.
Oh, right.
Balder, you nut.
I thought it was like, wait, we're not the first ones to make you an offer. Like, really? Mr. Nicholas? Are we not your first? Are we not that special?
But Balder's gonna be like, oh no, we've been beaten to it. Like this is where the BBG is gonna get revealed.
No, Nicholas just keeps sending crew out there, kind of like how Fry's great grandson keeps sending. Farnsworth keeps sending out all those crew and it just replaces them every time they die.
We're just another cog in the machine.
You know, I think his last crew died in a hive too. Speaking of coincidences.
So you're saying that we're better than them because we didn't die in the hive?
I should have never sent them to get that space honey.
Space honey? There's space honey in here?
No, that was the episode of Futurama that I was talking about, where Farnsworth sends them to get space honey, and they find the old cruise ship and the dead crew.
Oh.
And then it happened again when they went to go pick up a statue commemorating the old crew who had died, to pick up a statue to commemorate the old crew. They died to like a space whale.
Guys! Maybe we should go save the villagers.
Yes, please.
Yep, just finishing up this. There we go. I'd make sure Labyrinth looked sad in this picture.
So Slaverus steps out of the room, leading you guys back to the Mirage door. And he jumps through first.
I jump after because I have no fear.
You can also fly.
Yes, I fly after.
I jump then.
We all go. One goes, we all go.
We have no other choice.
Fuck sheep.
Alright, so Slaverus kind of like turns around and kind of like pats at the wall for a second before he opens up a little panel there and hits a button. And here, a little platform comes up to where the hole is that you guys jumped through the first time you entered the hive. And Slaverus kind of steps out onto it and waits for the rest of you to join him.
I join.
Let's follow.
Oh,
Follow.
I'm
Follow.
almost surprised that none of you were like, wait, there was a button here.
Wait. Now that you're saying that,
I don't think anything surprises Val anymore.
damn
no,
you,
'cause Val,
DM.
you weren't here for this. This was when
Yeah.
Shayo, Colias, and Boulder were chucking things at the hive from this little ledge.
Wait, was it like an entire bit we did here where I was just like suspended from Baldur's arm and I was like chucking
Yeah.
fireballs into the hive because I thought there was another wall?
When you guys were holding on to the hive, yeah. That's
No.
what happened. But now this is like way back up on that little ledge that looks down at it, and you threw that little firebolt down to see how deep it went.
That
None
was
of you
so
looked
many
around for
episodes.
anything.
I feel like that was so many episodes ago.
Yeah.
That
But also
that was almost like 5 episodes ago, I think.
how was I supposed to know there was buttons in a hive?
There's just a fucking elevator shaft. My god.
Once you all are on, Slavers turns around and hits a button, and it
look, we had fun, right, guys?
Shayo's just gonna grab Slaver's shoulders. He's gonna like shake him violently and just go, do you know how much headache this one shaft was when we first arrived?
he looks over and sees Baldur's like 2 spears sticking inside the hive and a hole that you burnt into it, and he's like, I think I can see.
Any chance of getting those back?
The elevator kind of like slides around to like the top floor of the hive, and like this part of the hive that it stops at like slides open. So she goes, yeah, if you probably just reach to the hole that you guys made in the side of the hive, you could probably grab them.
Val looks over and says, "Do you see what I have to deal with?"
I'm getting ready to go into another rage.
We did all this for you, Val.
You also got me in the problem in the first place.
I don't care. Did you know a honeybee can fly up to 50 miles per hour?
You should be much faster than that.
I'm not, sadly. Did you know that the average hive has 50,000 to 60,000 worker bees? Have we fought 50,000 to 60,000 winnow wasps?
I feel like I have.
I highly doubt you guys have gone through the whole hive, eliminating all of them.
Val's like, you don't know what I've been through.
Shay's gonna walk over to Kalias. He's gonna like get up in his face. Gonna say, "Did you know that honey is full of a variety of vitamins and essential minerals?"
He's gonna grab your beak. He's gonna look deep into my eyes. He's gonna say, "Read my mind."
Is that an invitation?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do telepathic speech. I'm gonna cast telepathic speech on Kalias.
Here we go again.
Roll a wisdom save.
One of these days I'll make it. Oh, we're good. I hope. 17.
You start to reach in there inside of his mind, but as the connection is made, you feel like it feels like you're about ready to stick your hand in the fire. And this time you kind of quickly pull back, like, oh right.
That ultra instinct, bro.
I like to think like the only word that he was able to bring out like in telepathic speech is just like a yelp just before he backs out.
Most cruel thing that I has done so far. Thinking, egging on.
He's gonna like look at Kalia's deadpan tears. He's gonna use message to say to him telepathically because his beak is still closed. He's gonna use message, which doesn't require a connection. It's just sending hearing to someone. He's gonna go. We should trade parasites sometime.
I think like yours is better than mine.
I want to know what it's like in your head.
Imagine being very sleepy all the time.
So, oh, okay. I mean, that. I mean, I guess eldritch knowledge is more useful than being sleepy.
Yeah, I don't really like understand much of it. It's just tiring.
So is Eldritch knowledge just like BFAX or what?
It's BFAX, but also corporate lingo.
It's uncontrollable random facts.
Yeah. Okay, so like imagine being in a library where all the books are screaming at you, but like only every once in a while you actually hear what they're saying.
And it's the most useless random facts of forbidden knowledge ever.
Yet
Because
somehow
That sounds like it's not fun.
Because he got the
somehow-
B facts. If he had gotten the A facts, it would have been okay.
It's like all of a sudden, it's just like they all shout at me in one voice. The meaning of the life of a rabbit is to multiply. And then it just cuts off.
But this means it's also canon that like a couple minutes ago, every single book in that library just went all at once. Honeybees never sleep, and it just cut off.
No one am around, no.
So, what now? Oh, right, the villagers.
And the people.
Saving people.
You guys have stepped out onto the first floor, and you can Slavers kind of leads you over to the food storage room where you guys had entered in the first place. There's a couple small pools of honey, and you can see where Sheo had burnt a hole in the side of it and then fell in and splashed down into the honey. You can see like a trail of honey from where Sheo had stepped out and started walking. You see like a spot on the floor that's kind of charred where Sheo had fired a fireball in here, hoping to ignite the honey
Shay's
and
gonna
burn
like,
the whole place down with Val and the pedestrians in it.
Shay's gonna like kind of caress the floor where he like stepped out because he'd be like, "This is where legends were made."
Balder, you walk over to the hole in the wall, reach through and retrieve your javelins.
Aha!
And you just remember where you had to like kind of hold Sheo up like a hooded lantern to the hole and be like, "Get in that glory hole."
No,
Get
no,
in there!
remember.
The glory hole.
I remember. Val?
I'm not helping you.
No, but it's like that session that you weren't here was basically just like what we always do, except we were trying to break into a hive, and it was just the funniest shit ever.
I know.
Because
Like
nothing
you
went
always
according
do.
to plan.
I still think that the glory hole is the funniest joke in this campaign period.
When,
I
when
don't
I
know where
called,
it came from, but I was like, you know what? We're gonna shoot it.
when I called Val to fill her in on essentially the gist of that session, I was just like, Val, you are the brains of the group. And it kind of scared me that you are the brains of the group.
But I think my favorite bit of this, my favorite moment of this campaign so far was like the 10-minute bit about Morningwood, and then it paying off immediately after we snapped the branch.
I still thinks it is when the branch snaps.
Okay, so all right, let's go. I guess from here we have to go.
We never went up. You know that?
I
We
mean,
only
You
went
guys are
down.
pretty much at the top floor.
yeah. So like we're going down from here. Then we're just gonna have to go like floor by floor, I think.
Because remember, you guys hit about maybe halfway down the hive, but you decided to climb all the way up. And then when you saw that there was no door, you're just like, fine, we'll make our own. Because remember, you guys spent hours climbing and scaling the side of the hive.
All we had to do is press a button. Just saying.
Why do I feel like whenever we're not playing or like a week in advance, the DM is just sitting there like at his desk thinking like, what would they do? And then it never happens.
That is kind of what the DM always has to do, and how it always
Yeah.
turns out.
That has just been a DM. It comes with the position.
Alright, so I guess we just go down floor by floor and just free people wherever we go.
Alright, so stepping out of the food storage room, you can see the kind of slide that you guys went down the last time, and the 3 other rooms you guys never bothered to look in.
So we're checking the rooms this time, right?
You're telling me you didn't check the rooms before?
We were
We
trying to
were
find you,
worried
Val.
about you.
What if I was in one of the rooms?
Then we would have came back, but you weren't, so it doesn't matter anymore. I
I
don't
mean,
even
they
know what I'm
did
saying.
spend the first 3.5 hours of the session trying to figure out how to get into the hive, to be fair.
We were on a time crunch.
You're lucky I didn't die. Because you would all also be dead. You suddenly realize that Val has, like, there's 2 empty soda cans on the ground. And Val has just been drinking those weird cans this whole time.
She's been hoarding, guys.
Don't get near me.
Well, are you okay?
Do I look okay? You see,
No.
like, massive bags have appeared under her eyes. There's, like, no emotion. No, like, just like, she's very pale in the first place.
Are there gold in those bags?
No. Sadness. That's what's in those bags.
All right, so there's like what? Door 1, 2, 3. Which one should we go into?
I guess it's the first.
Why do the venom wasp have doors?
Well, it's not like a door necessarily. It's kind of more just like a large archway of a tunnel that leads into a room. So it's more like they kind of like they built the structure and then they chewed like tunnels to lead to rooms.
Hmm.
All right, so going into the first room, you find a bunch of the honeycomb hive shapes all stacked up. Probably a good few thousand of them lining the walls. And they all seem to be filled with empty eggs.
Like they're hatched, or
Like they hatched a long time ago.
Hmm. So, not here then. This seems to be like old. But didn't they build this place top to bottom? So if you want the most recent people, we need to go all the way down.
Probably.
Like I believe the DM said that once that they built it top to bottom. So then we'd have to go all the way to the lowest floors.
who's the DM?
The voice that speaks to us.
Wait, you guys hear voices?
Yes.
I'm actually blind, but I hear this voice that describes everything to me in perfect detail. So I just use my imagination. I call him the DM.
I'm just thinking the SpongeBob, like imagination.
He makes me roll for initiative.
What does that mean?
That is the parasite.
Is there anything
I
you
roll a
guys want to do in
perception
this egg room?
Just check and see if there's any eggs that were not hatched.
No, it seems like all these have hatched from what you can tell.
Nothing. Can I roll perception to see if there's anything else in particular that's in this room, or is this just a hatch sort of thing?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll investigation or perception.
16.
All right, so looking around, it looks like most of what's in this room is real old and hasn't been really traversed in a while.
Hmm.
I got nothing, guys. I think it's just a room.
Is the room?
Just a room.
Just a room.
Yeah, it looks like maybe the last time something was in here was maybe a couple days ago, which was probably the time that you guys first entered the hive. It was like the other day. Something might have been in here about that time also, but
Gone. Reduced to atoms.
Moved? Wait, which floor are we now on?
the first floor.
Like, as in the first floor from upstairs counted.
Yeah.
So I guess we need to just. I still think we should just go down. Like, just go like down. Like, go all the way down with slides.
There are 2 rooms left unexplored on this floor.
Explore them.
Okay.
2 or
I
3.
think we should prioritize the people. This is the old area, right? I don't think there's many people here.
But what if there is? We just leave them to die.
I mean, like, it wouldn't make sense to put people who serve as food and also as, like, like a breeding ground. I think it wouldn't make sense for them to be in the empty rooms where there's also no wasps for a long time.
Yes, but I might find cool stuff.
Okay, room 2.
You already found something cool.
I found 2 cool things, actually.
All right, so you enter into the next room, and there's just like this dried mucus like everywhere. Where it's possible that these things, when they were in their larval state, crawled around this room.
Okay. So I guess also nothing, basically.
Seems like it.
So we go to the next, to room 3.
All right, you guys go to room 3. And this appears to be the trash room where they kind of just dump everything that's not useful to the hive. And you see
Two more queen bees.
Fuck no.
a moderately large size hoard of treasure.
What?
Oh,
I told you.
Really?
Yeah, the
Nose
wasps
was
didn't
right.
have any need for this. They kind of just like, when they take the bodies, they kind of take everything that wasn't useful and throw it into a trash room, and this is it. They have no
What am I
use for
rolling?
gold.
What am I
okay,
What?
guys. The villagers do not see this.
What the fuck?
Can I roll an investigation to see if there's any kind of weaponry or whatever?
Go ahead and roll me a D100 on that.
Each of us, or
Oh.
just one person?
Well, since he asked specifically for weaponry, I'm having him roll a D100 for it.
I'm gonna roll as much as fits in my bag.
Hold on, give me a second.
Perception.
83.
All right. You actually find
A deck of many things.
let's see. You find an old, ancient, rusted weapon.
Like, what kind of weapon is it? A sword?
It's covered in so much rust and other gunk, it's kind of hard to tell. So maybe once you take it to have it like clean and or appraised, then you can probably figure out what kind of weapon it is.
All right. I'll like strap it
But
down.
it needs it before it can see any use.
Understood. I'll like strap it down to me and just like keep it on my person.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to look for anything specific, or
Money.
you can see that there's
Valuables.
money there?
Money and valuables.
Sheo, Callias?
I want to see if there's something that would be useful for me.
Can I use Arcana to look for magic items of any sort?
No, you'd have to have a specific thing to be able to identify. You'd have to have a spell to identify it specifically as a magic item.
Oh.
Don't make me use the spell.
Yeah,
It's a ritual.
It is a ritual, so it doesn't
Detect
cost.
magic.
Colias, if you want to roll a D100 for anything that might be useful to you.
Yep. There's a 51.
A 51. All right, let me check my list here.
I specifically said that because I don't use normal weapons. I use my fucking quarterstaff shaped like a toy.
You find an ancient tome.
Oh,
Oh,
into the pocket it goes.
book?
It's not on a
One.
shelf.
Book?
It's not on a shelf, so you don't need to count it.
Yes, but now he thinks that anything that a book is on is a shelf.
Am I a shelf?
Yes.
Yes.
2.
2.
Sheo, did you want to roll looking for anything in particular?
I'll go. I guess I'll just look for anything useful then. Yeah, because I don't really need anything specific. Wait. I want to look for armor. Maybe there's like some dead adventure or something that used to have armor.
All right.
28.
28. Sheo, you find this very handsome, strapping leather armor.
Perfect. Is it fit for wearing?
You can go ahead and roll investigation on that.
Okay. 20, dirty 20.
All the straps and everything seem to be in good working order. You don't see anything necessarily wrong with it.
I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it. Oh, I'll put it on. I'm gonna put it. How long would it take to put it on?
Since it's just it seems to be basic leather armor.
I just want to point out that the difference between Baldur's rolls and Caius's roll is 32, and the difference between Caius's roll and Sheo's roll is 23, which if you add them together makes a palindrome. Oh no, I'm bad with 3223.
Do you have ADHD, man?
What?
Maybe I do.
Baller, mate, just for my information, what is a palindrome?
Same forward as is backwards.
No,
Yeah.
like, I'm asking Balder because I want to know what he thinks is a palindrome.
It's the same force as it is backwards.
Okay, yeah, but like that's a word. It's like not a number.
I don't know. Does it have
Okay.
to be a word?
I mean,
Were words once numbers?
maybe if you're like real open-minded about it, you could make it a number. But I'm gonna put on the leather armor because I need all the protection I can get.
It
Alright.
immediately attunes to you.
Sheo, as you slide on the leather armor, it kind of magically fits to your body,
Ooh.
and then you
You
feel it
attune
kind
to
of
the
like
system.
clamp down onto your body.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Sucker.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Ooh, that's not good.
Oh no.
It's just a corset. It's a magical corset.
Oh no.
You're gonna get a really nice wasp.
Mr.
wasp
DM,
waist.
Yes.
is the armor stuck to me?
Do you want to try taking it off?
Yes.
All right, you try to remove this leather armor, but it will not budge.
No. Why is the armor a mimic?
Nah, it could just be cursed.
Like, mm.
You picked an armor from the wasp layer. It's gonna give you a wasp waist.
Oh,
Should we try to test it out?
oh, oh.
You know, Val has detect magic.
Please detect magic.
Someone could have asked.
I
I
asked.
asked before.
Please.
You didn't. No, you didn't
just
ask to
love when
use it.
people like automatically equip something when they find it without checking anything about it.
Absolutely.
I asked if it
love
was in good condition.
Yeah, it is in good condition. It is magical armor.
Oh no.
You rolled investigation. You didn't roll Arcana.
No, but I thought the Arcana wouldn't work because it was said I would need a spell to detect the magic item. Please
You
roll
can still.
detect magic on me, please.
I don't have to roll it. It just takes 10 minutes.
It's fine. Just do it, please.
Well, first, I want to roll to see what type of stuff I get. Because I haven't gotten my loot yet.
Because Val comes first.
An 8.
Dang!
Damn.
Val, you don't really find anything particular that catches your eye, other than it's just a pile of gold.
Yes, that's what catches her eye. That is true. How much gold do I get?
All right, so here's what you guys get. You are getting a total of 350 ancient gold coins,
Oh.
200 standard gold coins, 240 ancient silver coins, 145 standard silver coins, 164 ancient copper pieces, and 69 standard copper pieces.
Nice.
Nice. I'm going to request that you please repeat the numbers because I got lost halfway through.
I have them all written down.
Please.
Of course,
350
Josh.
ancient gold, 200 standard gold, 240 ancient silver, 145 silver, 164 ancient copper, and 69 copper.
Okay, so
Please,
like,
please send that to me on Discord.
yeah, please send that. Like,
I don't know if that matters because Val's taking it. No.
Is that like the total amount? Because like we should. Are we gonna split it?
Yeah, that's the total amount that you guys got from here.
That's like 10 nights of rent.
That could be a lot more. We don't know how much the ancient golds are worth.
You also find one pouch with 12 ounces of powdered diamond,
12 ounces of
I
powder.
think Val should keep that.
one pouch of unidentified seeds,
Oh,
I want to keep that.
Val has the giant orb for pollinating, by the way.
24 jars of honey,
Yum.
yum.
4 ancient gear pieces, 3 black glass slates, one ruby, one sapphire, one emerald.
That's a lot of stuff. Val, did you write all of that down?
Every single ounce of it is written in my inventory. Actually, funny enough,
Okay.
my personal inventory. Hey, is
Okay.
that a rabbit over there? Do you
Oh!
see that?
I'm a bit predisposed
Rabbit.
with my armor.
Man, too bad. Literally nothing was found besides the like 3 items you guys picked up.
Oh, really?
Oh man.
Well, can you help me with my item then? Like, I'm kind of like,
All right.
thank you.
I guess ritual cast detect magic.
All right, you cast Detect Magic. The armor is magical.
Oh,
Yes.
lo and behold.
So let's see what else it tell me. I learned what school of magic it's from. It.
It's strictly identified as curse magic.
Oh,
Yay! Yep.
Yeah, I think we need identify.
You picked up.
To know exactly what it does, you'd have to have identify.
Yep.
no.
The sword was a bit different because it's a heroic item that specifically attunes to the person who holds it. Curse items don't attune, they just kind of take over.
Some attune.
Wait, are you saying my sword's attuned? Wait, what did I grab?
I think you're talking about my sword.
You have a rusty ass sword
Uh.
that's probably not very helpful in its current state, but would be helpful if you clean it up.
Alrighty then.
Val, can you check if this book I found is magic? I showed you the tome.
So I get to find the magical stuff within 30 feet, maybe? I don't know. I think I can see multiple things with it.
Yeah, you can see magical
Yeah,
orbs, I think.
so I see the book as well, and I guess the sword Balder has.
Well, it's just a rusted weapon. It can't be identified quite yet.
No, it's just is it magical? Is all it does.
It seems like it might have some faint traces of magic, but it's kind of hard to tell if it's been sitting dormant for so long in this case. The tome is definitely magical. And it
Do I know
seems like a variety of magic.
Interesting.
Is it magical?
Nah, you should probably just give it to me. I don't think it's magical at all.
No, I found it. I want to read it.
It's magical. Fine. Also, here's
Is
some
it?
seeds.
I get the seeds. I'll add the seeds to my inventory together with the other seeds that I have.
Callias, you also want this honey?
No, it's mine. I'm not
Take
offering
some
more.
honey.
But
No, you each need to take some honey.
No.
I don't. Yes.
No.
I don't want each of you to keep dying.
I didn't take a single hit.
He just almost drowned.
You took several
In the
hits.
honey.
I just kept you from actually getting hurt.
Excuse.
How do you think you got in the honey in the first place? You were chucked in the honey.
Do you think you're misremembering what happened? I'm gonna open the book and read it aloud. I assume I don't know how to read it though.
It's upside down. The book's upside down. It's
Yeah.
in common, but
Is the book in like magic language? Arcane runes?
Minecraft chat table.
The language inside is fairly difficult to comprehend. What languages do you know?
Good that you ask. Let me search because there is a lot. Is there like a Pardon. I speak Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Gnomish, and Sylvan.
It does seem to have some roots in Sylvan, but it's mostly unidentifiable text.
I'm just gonna say the bits in Sylvan, which is probably like just some random word.
It-
No,
V.
it's like some of these words might come from Sylvan, or in some way be, related to it. But that's about the most you can get from it.
I need to go find
Okay.
what languages
If I realize I can't read it, I'm just going to say like a nursery rhyme in Sylvan, which I'm pretty sure Val will understand.
Yes, you. That's not what that says.
Uh,
I know you're lying to me.
I'm reading this then. Show it to you.
That's a magic book. There's no way it's a nursery rhyme.
Why don't you read it?
I need to find what language I can even read. Give me a second.
Unless it's a magical book of nursery rhyme. But each rhyme does something different.
It would be cool. I'm gonna read the next page, but I'm gonna read the next page, and it's like a dwarven tavern song.
Ooh, which one?
No.
You flip the page and you read power word death.
Good.
Upon reading its cast.
Val would also probably be the one to die from that. If we're being honest here. Just out of luck.
Well, I have to take half a look at it and go, okay, Val, here, take it real quick. You're like, huh? Look at it, read it.
That's a tech to kill the final boss. You can defeat me, but you can never read this book. What? Kills himself.
It says Avada Kedavra.
All right, just to throw this out there, the entirety of Harry Potter would be fixed if Harry had a gun. It is just faster than casting a spell.
Don't get me into this rabbit hole. I've had long debates about how the MI6 must know about the existence of Hogwarts. I refuse to believe that they aren't paying taxes.
Yes, they would definitely.
They do pay taxes. What do you think the Ministry of Magic's for? And they do talk about how the Ministry of Magic has a connection with the Muggle government for England.
Of course. You know how the Queen, now the King, is about those things? The royal family owns half the damn country. They would know about a castle in Scotland. And they would want their share. Also, you think about it, the only two things you can do if you graduate Hogwarts is either become a salesman at a store or be a policeman. Or a teacher. Those are the three things you can do with your life.
Also, guys, I don't want to be a killjoy, but I am getting pretty tired.
How
Okay.
many fingers am I holding up? When you see how tired he is.
I think that's just the blood flow being cut from your brain because of your cursed armor.
I don't understand. I didn't comprehend a single word of what you just said.
That's my bad. I think it is the blood flow being cut from your brain because of the
Oh.
cursed armor you have.
Did you say plot flow?
Blood flow.
Blood flow?
Like the flow of blood. The liquid that's just brought inside your
Am I the
veins.
only one who understood what he said the first time?
Look, I have an
Yeah.
accent, okay?
But Mr. DM,
Yes,
so you're saying that the armor is stuck to my body, right?
correct.
Very
Does
kinky.
it do anything else, or is it just being a nuisance?
As far as you know right now, it is just stuck to your body. What other effects
Yeah.
it has, you don't know.
The literal rule of cursed armor is you only know it's a problem until it takes effect, unless you've checked otherwise. And we don't have a means to do that.
Yeah, any cursed item. If you find a cursed item and you decide to equip it, you won't know it's a problem until it becomes a problem.
Oh.
I just remember seeing someone who was DMing say they made a magical armor that gave the person resistance to everything, but once it was like taken off, they took all the damage they would have taken.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
And they just like Thanos snapped him out of existence, essentially.
Everyone around them got Thanos snapped.
I think I've seen that post, like the mini thermo nuke in the middle of a city, and suddenly they were like
Yeah.
public enemy.
Yeah, because technically speaking, they don't have to tell you what it is. They just tell you this is the effect you currently get if it's active, and then you've attuned to it. It's like when this effect triggers, you learn about it.
Yeah, that's essentially what is gonna. That's essentially what's happening with this leather armor that you just threw on.
So if they never realize, it's like you attune to this item and can't take it off. Oh, okay. By the way, it just reduces damage. Oh, that's awesome. I'm not going to bother to actually go to somewhere to check out what the rest of this thing does.
Yeah, that is the first indication that it's cursed armor. Is if it's like you can't remove it.
Oh.
Then you know there's definitely
I'd be a
an
little concerned.
See, I'd make it be just an armor that you can't remove, but have them guess. They never know if what's happening is because of the armor or not. The only thing the armor does is that they can remove it.
They go through their whole life not knowing what it does, and it just and all it is it is just unremovable armor.
It's annoying. The person who made it didn't mean it as a curse. They just know that it kept slipping off. It's never gonna slip again.
There is a curse removal spell, but very interesting spell. It doesn't tell you what components it needs, if I'm correct.
Oh.
Depends on the curse.
Yeah, I think it actually. Anyway, we need to save these people before our sorcerer falls asleep.
I know a lot about that.
I thought that was the ranger stick.
Copying me.
Stop yoinking his shit, man. That's
Stop
messed up.
stealing my bit.
I like to think it like Sheo himself doesn't look sleepy at all, but then like the moment that I fall asleep in real life, he just actually slumps over.
He just ragdolls. Guys, I think someone cut my strings. I've lost connection with the thing in my
mothership.
head.
Yeah. We
All right,
need
and
to
that's
go-
every room on this floor.
We need to go down.
Let's go down.
Go down.
All right.
You said that in
You
the same
walk over to
intonation.
the slide, and it is just lathered in honey where Shea went down it before.
It's okay, Callias. You can make it through it.
I'm not going down. I'm not getting full of honey again. I'm still full of honey.
Would it
Can I-
make it better if I also poured my jar of honey over it?
No, we'll make it worse. Mr. DM, can I surf? Can I use something and
Never
surf
thought
over
I'd
it?
hear
now?
that in a D&D campaign.
And I surf.
Can I surf over Sheo?
Do you have something that you can surf on,
Sheo.
Sheo? If you want to attempt to, I say you can knock Sheo down and ride on his back.
Ooh.
Yes. I'm going to approach Sheo. I'm going to put my hands on your shoulders and say, Sheo, do I have your permission to ride you?
No fucking way. You just said that out loud.
Please, he has no concept of any sexual thing, so he doesn't understand that's why.
I've sent you a request. Please respond.
Oh man, it feels like I'm back on Grindr again.
What,
Okay,
sir?
nothing. We're gonna. Okay, I guess. I mean, is it worth the bludgeoning damage? Kind of is. Okay, sure, fine.
I push you on your back.
All right. So you lay Sheo face down into the honey on the slide, and you get a good running start. Go ahead and roll athletics for me.
No, not more athletics. Why do I keep getting into this?
Do I have to roll anything?
I get-
No, you just have to lay there and take it.
Okay.
Can I get guidance for this?
Where have I heard that before? You just have to lie there and take it.
Can I get guidance for this? Oh,
Doesn't sound like it. I think Val's just gonna
I
let
I'll
this
take that as
go.
a no. I'll take that as a no.
Yeah,
It's a 10.
you can have guidance. I was just doing something. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was looking up the remove curse spell.
I thought Val was just
Totally.
like, no, this is stupid enough. I'm just gonna let you guys do you.
No. It was planned beforehand, so I can give it guidance.
That is 14.
So you run and jump and you land on Sheo's back with a good as Sheo kind of starts to slide and it's because the honey's pulling and tugging at, trying to hold him in place as you kind of put your weight forward to make him go.
This is so dumb.
And Val and Boulder, you just sit there watching as you see Sheo slowly going beak first on his belly down this little slide.
What have we devolved into?
Kalai sitting, or Kalai is standing on his back like a surfer bro.
Cowabunga, dude.
How? Where? Where's the counter down here?
Then as soon as he starts getting down, partway down the slide, you see where the it goes down into like the tunnel, and you're not gonna be able to stand up while riding on him, so you're gonna have to roll dexterity to crouch and hold that position.
Can that be acrobatics? It's the same roll. I just find it funny.
Acrobatics.
21. Yeah.
All right, you manage to kind of hunch yourself down and forward, crunching down on top of Sheo's back even more. And you kind of start to smell like a bit of a burning smell. Sheo's going slowly down the slide
That's how we remove the cursed armor.
from the friction building up
Yeah.
under him.
Yeah.
Val, Boulder, what are you guys gonna do?
I'm just gonna like float down because I can fly.
I'll just slide down like on my back. See how it goes.
He's gonna torpedo himself down the slide.
Heck yeah.
Boulder, you start the slide, and because you're kind of coming down with all the honey already on the slide, likely Sheo's removed a good bit of it, but you catch up to Sheo pretty quickly. Now you're kind of just like your feet are on top of his talons as he's kind of just
Yep.
slowly down in front of you, kind of slowing the whole process down.
You're also
I'm
getting like a really good look at my butt currently because I'm crouching.
So Boulder kind of getting a little impatient, is like one of those kids in the water slide, is kind of like grabbing at the slide and trying to push
I'm gonna take my
to
I'm gonna
increase
grab my
his
ball.
speed.
I'm gonna grab my ball. I'm gonna use that as like a to row like myself down faster and faster.
Yeah, but Sheo's right there blocking your path. That's what's slowing you down right now.
Oh, he's like
I
2
can-
pounds.
I can visualize this entire thing. It's so funny.
And Val's just kind of floating behind you guys, going, her head buried in her hands.
Oh,
Yep.
Val, when did you show up?
Hey, Val, you should try this. It's very fun.
Val's just glaring, staring forward.
The whole time.
It's so dumb.
Do we get to the end?
And it took you guys hours before to get to the bottom.
Oh
It
no!
takes even longer this time.
As we get
So
to
they're all
the
dead,
ending,
right?
So
I'm
you
gonna
guys
hop off.
finally reach the bottom, and Slavris is waiting for you down there.
Oh my god!
I jump off of Shea. I crouch down. I open his beak and I feed him a good berry. You heal 1 point of HP.
That does not heal Shea's burns.
How much did it heal me for?
I gotta say, I will never forget. Sorry, I will never forget this.
How
I
much
hold
did
your
it heal me?
face. Your
This
sacrifice will
memory
never
is-
be forgotten.
This memory is never going to leave my internal retina. Okay, so how bad is it, DM? Do I have 3rd-degree burns?
It's
Like,
you were covered in
8th
honey.
or 10th degree burns, probably, to be honest.
That doesn't exist.
That's how bad it is.
That's still 3rd degree.
They had to reclassify it.
Nope, it's still 3rd
They had to
degree.
change the whole
Scale-
grading
scale
system
degree
for this.
I'm a cleric, both in real life and not in real life. I know.
Are you a priest?
No,
So, am I
You're a pastor?
alive?
I was a
You're
certified
alive. You're just very, very chafed and burned.
was an EMT, not priest.
Yeah, he's just gonna like roll onto his back. He's gonna put out his water skin. He's gonna like pour a bit of water over himself.
It mixes with the honey.
Uh,
Do you need another
Okay.
berry?
Slavers is just waiting down there for you guys by the pools of honey.
Wait, he went first?
No,
He went the faster way.
yeah, you guys never asked him.
Actually, Val probably would have followed him. So, honestly, Val would probably be down there waiting instead of following idiots. But
Okay. Since I'm alive, I will get up and walk over to Slaveris, and we really have to go find these civilians.
Hey, Mr. Labyrinth, do you know how to remove a cursed armor?
I don't know anything about curses.
Curses? That's bad.
Do you think you have an acid strong enough to burn it off my body?
that's probably not a good idea.
If I was to produce an acid that strong, you probably wouldn't be growing feathers anymore.
He probably wouldn't be there anymore.
Okay, in that case, let's go to the villagers quickly.
Slavris helps you guys sneak through past the remaining Veno wasps. Takes you to where the handful of remaining villagers are left, who aren't dead.
Oh, there seems to be a lot less here than last time.
No, there's just as many Veno wasps as before.
Oh, I was talking about the villager.
Oh. You never saw the villagers last time.
Oh, I thought we did.
We saw some dead ones, but that was on the upper levels.
Yeah, you saw some dead ones on the upper level. Because last time you guys were in the honey chamber, you started to enter into an egg chamber, and then you guys got attacked, and then Val showed up, and then you guys immediately went back into the queen's chamber from there.
We saw some people being put up on the wall down by the Queen's chamber. I don't know if they were alive or dead or not. Yay, we save people. Let's leave. Get out of here.
We gotta get him out of here, bro.
That's the easy part.
3 hours later.
Wait, how do we get back up?
Slavers, Val, and the villagers just go back up the way that he went down, and you guys were trying to reverse climb your way back up the slide.
I think we should follow them this time, guys.
This time you guys take like a little observation elevator your way up through all the different
What?
floors of the hive.
Oh no.
Just here the entire time, guys.
This is
Wow,
what
I'm
happens when you guys don't look for things.
Do you have any potions or medicine to give these villagers in case they have any of the bees in them?
I think I have just enough left.
Perfect.
So you guys make it up back to the first floor. With Slavers' help, you guys make it out of the whole hive area. And as you leave, he hops over across back into the hidden wall. After a few minutes, you see little balls drop down onto the hive, and they start erupting in flames, destroying the what remains of the hive.
Is that going to destroy the rest of this place with too?
Slaverus hops back over, joining back up with you guys, and he dragged the villagers back up to the surface.
Okay.
That should take care of the last of them. And with the queen gone, they can't make any more.
Perfect.
Yeah, but there's still like millions of them, right?
No, I just torched the hive.
Look, I'm in a weird headspace right now.
Were you thinking about your child?
Yes.
Hopefully that's
Don't
torch.
worry, it's probably burning.
Yeah, that might be for the best.
While your backs are turned, it skitters up out of the hole. Runs off into
Oh,
the
no.
woods.
It's like the end credit scenes. Maybe we are the heroes, guys.
Nope. I did this for money.
Yeah.
How are you carrying all that? That was like 700 pieces of stuff.
We have special bags that carry that, remember?
Yeah, you guys got coin pouches that hold as much coin. That reduces the weight of all coins to 0 and kind of... It's essentially a...
Magic coin purse.
Right. It's like a bag of holding with infinite space, but it only works on coins.
We should probably
Make our way back down.
Yeah, are these people from the town? Or are they from a different town?
Yeah, they're from that town.
Good.
So, how long have you guys been down there?
They're still unconscious.
How did we get them out then?
Muscle.
Maybe we
You guys
should
had
go
to
talk
drag
the
'em.
mayor.
Well, maybe we should take a rest out here and then get them help or get them back home in the morning. I feel like we could all use a nice long rest.
Yeah.
Big fan of having spell slots.
Hopefully without morning wood this time.
Yeah, Morningwood sucks.
Did you want to sleep here? Or did you want to get back to the village first and then sleep?
We should get the people back to the village, I feel.
Yeah, we
Like-
can rest off any exhaustion we get, right?
Yeah, I
We don't
guess.
have enough sleeping bags for all of them.
I guess back
And
to
we
the
only have one share for them to lay on.
I have no clue how far the village is from this place because I haven't actually made that trip.
You did, kind of.
Yeah, you just were
Not conscious.
paralyzed and unconscious for it.
And whose fault would that be?
Yours?
No, the three of you. Who was supposed to be on watch? There were
Yeah.
supposed to actually be 2 people awake at the time.
Yeah. I
Well,
think it was.
obviously, we held watch valiantly.
You did not.
Yes, we did.
Val was the only thing you apparently weren't watching.
Yes, exactly, because you're unimportant.
He says that with
How much-
first
How much
armor.
HP does Shale have, by the way?
The
This
chapping
might-
is newly acquired armor.
This might be important.
It's Sheo's turn with the shovel.
Let's see, what-
I am so healthy.
He's got like 3 HP.
I've
Prime
got
of his life.
I've got 8 temp hit points and 5 current.
Did you heal the one from the good berry?
Don't get the
No.
one from the good berry. It's
So I
important.
guess I have 6 current.
Alright, let's just get back to the town.
You could probably get away with a sacred fire on him.
Val tallies you down, cast Moonbeam.
If I had the spell slot, I would have.
Alright, so you guys get back to town, and there you run into the tiefling woman that you guys had talked to before.
You wouldn't believe the days we've been having.
We had a lot of adventures, and I know, hey, honey.
So clearly we have saved everyone and therefore we are heroes.
Yes, everybody's taking us back and no one has died.
Exactly. And we did all of that within 1 day.
Actually,
was-
you've been gone for about 3 days now.
What?
1 day.
How must we move different in dungeons?
We went back up and rested a full day, and then came back
We-
down.
We would never.
You
see-
arrived late evening, then went to bed. The next morning, Val was kidnapped. Then you guys went into the hive, retreated, took another long rest. So the next day, you guys went back down into the hive and went into the little hidden doorway area. Explored through there, then fought the queen, then went back to the hive.
Yeah, so we were only gone for 2 days. We were here for 1 day.
Clearly,
For
we are
half a day.
so good at what we do. We were so fast.
Val just holds up the giant bee queen head. It should have taken longer. Passes it back to Colias.
That thing's bigger than you.
Probably.
Oh, I see, says the tiefling woman. Here, let us get you some good food and drink for the night and find you a place to stay. Too bad you couldn't save all the villages, though.
Well, sadly, there were about. You know what? Let's give a polite estimate. There were 100 bodies down there that already were too far gone. These were the lucky ones.
Right, so you guys are
Yeah.
given food and drink for the night and a place to stay.
Yes.
Yay!
No, we need to pay for accommodations.
Our minimum wage
Val,
would
put
be
the
fair.
gold in.
Put the gold in where? What gold? What? Huh?
Where the ends? Wait, are we getting free
Yep.
treated?
Yeah, we just saved the village.
No, you guys just saved the entire town, and they're not gonna give you anything for free for it.
See, guys, we did the hero thing. We got a whole bunch of money in gold. We got some cool armor, some
What
cool
money? What
books.
gold?
Oh, look at Val. You know what I mean.
What? Listen, I could only fit it in this tiny little pouch. There couldn't have been that much.
Doesn't that like compress all to a really ridiculous size?
I mean, it
Insight
does.
check.
Oh dear.
12.
Uh-oh. So, let's see. Val's gonna use deception. She's gonna use guidance on her deception as well. Oh,
She's
no,
gonna,
that's the
like,
wrong one.
she's
I'm
gonna-
gonna roll inside.
No, but like, listen. What's happening here is it has a vocal component. So she's about to start lying to Ball, and she just shouts, "Guidance!"
Yeah. Just to say guidance on yourself.
I mean, you guys don't know what she's saying. You just know that it helps people.
It helps people, and in
Yeah.
this case, obviously, she was trying to help Balder.
Yeah.
Word of power, guidance.
Are you
So-
gonna roll?
All seems to check out.
Clearly, Balder notices nothing.
I rolled a 26 inside.
Oh, this is.
Oh,
Well then,
Val is lying. She actually doesn't really care too much to hide it, actually.
You casted a spell to hide it.
Yes, but you know that if she really wanted to hide it, she just wouldn't have engaged in the conversation.
Would Callias know that?
The thing is, Calais is not very smart.
Yes, he would.
I
She
mean, he's
almost looks
inside.
bored with this conversation.
Why do you care about the money so much?
She looks at him, straight faced. Do I care about the money?
You have more than what you say, so you must.
Oh, absolutely.
Then why?
Why not?
Money can be exchanged for goods and services, but I don't care for it.
The question is more, do I not want you guys to have money, or do I not trust you with money?
Which
I
one
think
of them
it's a
it is? Then?
combination.
There's a very clear answer.
Both?
Yes, both.
I don't trust. Okay, I don't trust Shea with money. I don't trust Balder with money. If you want some money, I'll hand you some money. But if you give it to them, I don't trust you with it either.
He's just gonna be very happy that he's considered to be in the adult table.
Wait, is this conversation like audible for Sheo?
Yes, she
Yes.
doesn't care.
Sheo is just gonna shout, "I can be trusted with the funds."
She's gonna hand him the 69 copper pieces and say, "Here's your funds."
Here's
Remember,
your
you have to make them-
allowance.
You have to make them last.
Okay, I'll take the 69 copper pieces.
This has to
Is that-
last you the rest of the campaign.
It's the ideal amount for Shea.
Yes.
I mean, he deserves it. He just served as a fucking surfboard.
Do you know how many lollipops I can buy with 69 copper pieces?
Probably not one. I'm assuming sugar isn't cheap.
Right.
Neither is like candy.
You can probably buy like the.
That's a luxury item in the medieval world.
You can probably buy like shitty sausages with.
Shitty sausages at a tavern.
He can put a bug on a stick and call it a lollipop. He's a bird. It's fine.
Okay. So I guess we just go and turn in for the night, or do we wanna? Because we
Yes.
just eat, like we just eat, and then we
Yeah.
just
Eat anything with like meat and some honey glaze and
No.
It's a honey ham and mead with honey and biscuits.
Calles orders exclusively vegetables. Also, I don't know if you guys realize Calles doesn't eat meat of mammals. I've been avoiding it all the time.
because you don't know when you're gonna be eating a goat.
Yes. So I wouldn't eat honey glazed ham anyways.
Val eats it and just assumes every meat's fairy. That's the,
Oh no.
She goes by Highlander rules here.
Cheo eats astronomical amounts of bugs.
She's not just assuming, she's wishing it is pixie meat.
no, pixies are disgusting. You would know if it's pixie meat.
I sense some racism.
Some.
So, fellas, does anything happen during the night?
do we by chance, get stronger?
You guys are drained of all your blood by vampires. The
Oh,
villagers were vampires.
oh,
Bad ending.
damn.
What ending? You should have sided with the wasp.
Well, on to the bard. Wait, do we all become vampire spawn now?
Yes. Or in the
This
next
is-
campaign, we gotta fight ourselves.
Yeah, this was Vampire the Masquerade all along.
You reincarnated into slimes.
Oh no.
No, that's worse. Honestly, it would be fun to play a campaign as like really intelligent monsters and just going from dungeon to dungeon fighting adventurers.
You know, I actually am working on something for that where you can play as monsters. And depending on what other monsters you eat or devour, will let you use those kind of points to purchase like new abilities, skills, or evolution parts.
I once made a battle map for a fight with two basilisks and I called it the Basilisk Bowl.
Like something out of KFC.
I should have called it the Snake Dome. Oh well.
The
So,
slithering sizzle.
the slithering sizzle, yes. I guess we long rest? Which will...
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like for the best.
Do I get strangled in my sleep by the armor that I can't take off?
I wish we would have heard the dice hitting the. You just hear the roll. Nope.
Ah.
He's considering it.
No, the night passes perfectly quietly.
Oh, okay, very good.
You guys get a full night's rest.
Okay. So, what now?
Well, we should probably collect our reward from these villagers, which is all of their property, and then
All of it?
go and turn everything into the guild that we can, and then turn everything into the other guy that we can.
Villagers are property.
Maybe not like leader though. Like be more like, hey, what do we get? And then try to bargain.
I was thinking by force, but okay, if you want to bargain for a reward.
You could
That doesn't
also,
seem like the hero thing to do.
Gotta do a display of power.
Well, if you want to be a hero, fine. I'm not going to join you.
So I take it we meet up with the like the village leaders and stuff like that. Like, hey, we saved your town. What do we get? Hey, did we actually save the town?
Like 90% of the town had disappeared.
And they're all back?
No,
Me and
we
No.
brought back a total of like 4 villagers who are still alive.
No way.
Even
4
so,
out of how
all of
many
them would have
chapters?
died. Also, I want to point out that now there is houses empty that we can claim the property to and then sell them.
God.
What
It's
if
free
we
real estate.
what if we set up a base here and in the town? We won't have to pay rent.
We wouldn't have to pay rent if we own one of these houses.
I think the
We
only
just
way to
move
get-
into the house and there's like a lot of memorabilia of the family living there before they're all dead.
You mean a lot of like sellable goods?
There's like pictures of their kids.
Sellable goods?
Pictures are worth a lot of money.
It'd be
It's
like
also-
that deleted scene from The Hobbit where they're out front selling all of the Baggins's items at auction. You've been gone for 3 months. We have every right to sell off your property.
Guys,
Yes.
can we maybe stop for today?
Yeah, maybe that's the bargaining in the next one.
'Cause
Bargain in the next
I feel
one.
like the bargaining is gonna have a few like heads and tails, so
Well, don't worry. I have like an absurd modifier to persuasion.
what's your modifier to persuasion?
I am not kidding. It is a +9.
How?
Rangers are fun.
Oh god.
Because I'm a Fey Wanderer, I add both my proficiency, my charisma, and my wisdom
What the hell?
to those skills.
I
So
got
don't
the
worry.
brain worm. I got the brain worm for my subclass.
All I got from my subclass was a worm.
I got the worm.
It's a bootlace worm. It's a cool worm.
Yeah, it's a bootlace worm in my head. That's why I always got bootlace worms in my mind.
It goes down your spine like coil because it's very long.
That would be really cool, but then also actually really terrifying.
Bong horror.
We can end early tonight. Hope you guys all enjoyed this session.
I
You
did.
really did?
It wasn't action packed or nothing, but I think you guys had your fill of action the last time.
2 hour, 3 hour long combat session.
Between getting choke slammed a bunch of times and getting pierced a few times by venom wasps, I think this was a welcome change of pace for one session.
Yeah, here, do I have permission to ride you?
I need that like illustrated.
Stay out of bargain.
Dormammu, we have come to bargain.
That'll be the name of next week's session.
Comboles, we've come to bargain.
That
That
Thank you
sounds
all
so
you
close.
wonderful gems out there for tuning in. We will all see you on the next episode of The Short Stacks. I'm Phoenix Firestar, also known as the Nat1Fox.
I am Chad, Balder Stonecrusher, and you will find me here and nowhere else. If you find me, I will find you.
I'm Dalton. I'm the fairy cleric Val, and you will also find me nowhere but here.
I am Quill, and I'm slow, and I play Sheo the Owlin Sorcerer. I double as a surf plank, I think. Yes.
The
Hi.
double-
Lord.
Yes. And
Hi, I'm. Oh, sorry, please.
yes. And yes, God, yes.
Hi, I'm Kalias. Also known as Corey. I am. I'm a sleepy satyr. I'm very dumb, and I ride Sheo.
Oh my.
Thank you all for showing up tonight and hope you all enjoyed the stream. We'll see you all next Wednesday, probably, for the next session of the Short Stacks. Thank you and good night, everyone. Now let's see if there's anyone to raid.
Peace.
Right?
Bye.
Raid
Wait, so
Shadow Legends.
So do we not level up?
No,
Ah.
I had to try.
you guys can't level up like every other session.
We,
It was
It's
that
been
was
like-
like
We haven't
That was
leveled
like
up since
six.
the cave.
yeah.
I mean, to be
You know how
fair,
many
we've only,
sessions that was?
but
That was
we-
like 8 sessions.
but fellas, we've done like only one thing since the sea cave.
To be honest, that is true because we're very slow.
It was a
I
lot
would
of.
like to.
It was a big.
There hasn't been a whole lot of action since then.
There has been several combats.
I would like to say we're not slow, we're deliberate.
Combat. All right.
Bye.
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 Doo-doo-doo.
Bye bye. There's your buddy. Raid.